Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Brittany and you're watching. Today we're back with another Shop My Stash video. I upload these weekly either on Monday or Tuesday. This is my new drawer. Last week from the new drawer I pulled out the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer, and we'll talk about that when we get to the concealer drawer, and the Lime Crime Lippy in Salem, and we'll talk about that when we get to the lippy drawer. This week from the new drawer, I do want to pull a palette, and I think it's all the way down here. This is the Tartelette Toasted palette. I envision pulling this in summer, but I think it's a good like transition from summer to fall. Can be good for either. Yeah, so we're gonna pull this one. And then also, I want to finally pull out this Hourglass foundation. It's the cream one, but yeah, it just looks like that. I'm very nervous about this. I've never used a cream foundation, but I have been loving cream products. This is the Vanish Stick in Warm Beige. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that, and that's all for this drawer. Everything face that isn't a blush, bronzer, contour, highlight drawer. And let's just go ahead and talk about this one. Last week, I pulled the Huda Beauty Concealer, the Overachiever one. Absolutely love it. 100% love it. I'm going to put this one back, though, since I am working with a new foundation. I didn't want like a new foundation with a newer concealer. I'll be talking about it a lot in a future ranking all my concealers video. I also had to pull last week for to do cut crease. I always use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I'm going to keep this in for my actual concealer. I like to use this one with new foundation products, so we're going to pull this one. And just because there's such minimal product left in there, I'm going to also pull in the Becca Brightening. So we're going to pull that. For foundations, last week I chose out the Too Faced Peach Perfect. It's not a favorite, but it's like an okay. I haven't even thought, oh no, I have thought about this. I've already pulled a foundation, so we just had to put that one up. My primer, we're finally going to put up the Lancome La Base Pro. If you want to hear my thoughts on this in depth, check out my August favorites videos. But just to work with a new foundation, I'm going to pull this. It pretty much works good with anything. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, so I am going to pull this one for this week. For moisturizer, I am keeping in this Honey Drop from Pharmacy, I believe. Yeah, from Pharmacy. So we're going to keep this one in until I use it up. You can see we're getting close. So going to keep that one. And then I always keep in my Rimmel Stay Matte for touch-up. So we're going to continue in tradition, do that. I'm going to put up my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I love the finish it gives, but I don't like, I don't know, I don't feel like it lasts in the long run. So we're going to put that one up and pull my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I like to use this one with newer powder, with newer foundations to see how it works. So that's just like the tried and true, I know how that works. Also, something that is not used up. I've been saying this is going to be used up for a month. There's no way it's going to be any product left after this week. We're going to keep in the Morphe Setting Spray. And when that's used up, we're going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter like we were supposed to last week. And I think that's all. That's all for this highlight, blush, bronzer, contour. Last week for bronzer, I used the Too Faced Toasted Peach. I really like that. You can see I've used it where like the words are starting to go away. But I think I want to keep in a cream. So we're going to use the e.l.f. cream, and I also might maybe use the blush. I normally just use that for contour. So we got that. And then last week I used the MAC Jeremy Scott Cheeky Volume 1 mixtape. I absolutely loved this. Loved it. Loved it. We're going to put it back. And this week for bronzer, I want to pull in this. This is the Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer. I believe that this is probably my favorite bronzer, but I'm going to pull that this week. For blush, I've had a blush in mind. We're going to use NARS in Deep Throat. Really pretty color. I normally don't like corals, but who couldn't like that? That's pretty. So we're going to pull in that one. And it's kind of more of a bronzy. Let's see. I don't know which highlighter I want to use. That one maybe. What is this one? Are these the same thing? No. Champagne Pop and Moonstone. Let's pull Champagne Pop. I don't know why. Everyone loves these, and I just haven't gotten on the bandwagon yet. So let's go ahead and pull Champagne Pop. And as usual, we're going to keep in the Kat Von D Shaded Light Contour because I use, you all know, this shade to set my under eyes, this to set my lids. So, yeah, we're going to pull that one. And that's all for the, no. I didn't pull this in the Shop My Stash, but I need to put back the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I use this whenever I wear shorts, so I wore shorts. So we're going to put that up. And that's all for everything eyes that isn't an eyeshadow palette drawer. I'm going to go ahead and put up the Too Faced. And per usual, we're going to pull out the Benefit Goof Proof for the brows. I did not get to use this shade from Hard Candy, but I am going to put it back because I don't see it working with that. I am going to pull, however, this Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma. Give you a little swatch. Just looks like that. And I'm also, no, actually I think that's all. I really want to get to know that palette. And then for mascaras, I had the Dior primer I'm going to keep in. And I'm also going to keep in the Hourglass Caution mascara. This one's almost used up, so I'm just going to use it up. And for primers, we are just going to keep in the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Have no idea when that's going to be used up. Been using it forever. I'm going to put up the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D in Trooper and pull out the... Actually, you know what? Let me try this again. Let's do... I'm so scared. The Pixi, it's a felt tip on one side that is way too chunky to be useful, and just the regular one on this side. But let's try her again. Let's give her a go again. And I am going to declutter this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Stardust. It's just dried out. The cap, I guess, I don't know what happened to it. But we're going to keep in the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On. I don't know why I won't focus in Starfire, but that's what that looks like. Pretty copper color. I think it'll work well with that palette. And I want to use these up before they do what that one did. And I think that's all for this drawer. On to the lippy drawer. So let's just go ahead and talk about this one. This, I'll put the look on the screen right now that I use this with. It looks pretty, right, on screen? Pretty little swatch. Looks like Jeffree Star Dominatrix. Looks like it, but staying power's not there. This applicator is nearly impossible. Like, you definitely need a lip liner. I did not have one, so I struggled. But the main complaint, I have Invisalign. I use liquid lips so it doesn't transfer to my teeth. Once it transfers onto my Invisalign, it gets stuck in all those, like, it's very porous. So it just stays there. So I typically use Kat Von D or Jeffree Star. That does not happen. Like, if it does transfer, it could just wipe off. Oh my gosh. I mean, this Invisalign, after one use, I only use this one time because, I mean, I'm not ever using this again until my Invisalign's taken out. It stained this Invisalign. And not only that, but it did not stay on the lips. The staying power is not there. All I did was drive to work. I wasn't drinking anything or anything. And I guess just from, like, my lips being together, there was a continuous line that I needed to cover up. I mean, it's just not a good liquid lip at the end of the day. It's just not a good liquid lip. It just isn't. I would not repurchase any more of these. Unfortunately, I have about 6 that I got from TJ Maxx before I tried the formula. That was smart. In my new drawer. So, yeah. Going to have to wait for my Invisalign to come out before I ever attempt to use this again. But we're gonna put that away. And then, so what I got stuck using, which I didn't care, I love this, the Villains Collection and Puppies, so we're just gonna put that one back. Let me pull out this palette and see what colors we should go with. Okay. Warm. I kind of want to try, okay. I kind of want to see if I can use Fudge Pop by Jeffree Star anytime that I can think of an excuse to wear this color. Yeah, we'll just do that. We're gonna do that. I was thinking about pulling Flamethrower, but I feel like that's the wrong tone. Ooh, you know what? It would leave us with like only bold options, but so I might pull another one. That's Jeffree Star in Unicorn Blood. Alright, I'm going to pull that one, but I want to pull just a good safe color. Just a good old safe color. Ooh, you know what I want to pull? I want to pull Jeffree Star in Celebrity Skin. It's like a Eurolips, but better. Just good old reliable color. So yeah, we're going to pull that one. I'm excited for my lippies. I'm so excited for my lippies. I'm going to keep in this Sephora Rose Hemp Lip Balm. It is breaking apart. It's so used. So yeah, we're going to use these. And that's all for this palette. I just need to put this one up. The Morphe by Jaclyn Hill and Armed and Gorgeous. I would tell you I was disappointed in this. I really was. I would spend a lot of time creating looks to try it because I was like, man, these are cute colors. And I would spend like at least 30 minutes some days. I'll put the look I'm referring to on the screen right now. So the last one I was like, yes, let's do it. Let's go out with a bang. I know you have it in you. I know it. It looks gorgeous. It wasn't. I know that I used all the shades. I like using VIP, this one right here, to draw attention. Like if you place that in the middle, it like draws attention. I also put it like up towards the crease, like just to draw attention, and I use it as a inner corner, of course. I also, my favorite color in this is probably Classified. I'll give it a little swatch. Actually, let me give you a little better swatch than that. Man, this, okay, so this shade right here, Access, I used as like the blending color, transition color. It just, honestly, it looked like a bruise. It didn't ever come like that yellow that you get right there. Never got that on my eye. I really enjoyed, this is probably like the star of the palette. I really enjoyed that Top Secret shade. Took a lot to get there. I mixed that with Prow a lot and went back and forth. And I'll put that look, my majority green look on the screen if I haven't already, along with any other looks that I needed to show. These two up here, Coin and Guilt Trip. I used each of those on the lid and it just didn't look good. I mean, I don't know if I would say it didn't look good, but I just feel like the amount of time that I spent doing my eyeshadow and the looks that I got wasn't worth it. So we're gonna put this back. That's not really negative, which I mean, I didn't love it, but like I don't want you to like think that I'm just hating on it, because I'm not going to declutter it or anything. Okay, let's look at all the items that we pulled. For my battery dies, I just have them on my comforter. I normally just pull it back to my sheet because this is distracting, but I've got a spray tan to get before the place closes. So here's an overview of all the items that we pulled. I'm excited for all these Jeffree Star lippies. I'm actually excited for that palette. Of course, that's my favorite bronzer, one of my favorite primers. I mean, I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff except for that. Not looking forward to that Pixie. Kind of scared for a new foundation. Whenever a new foundation comes in my life, I'm scared. So yeah, let me know some of the items that you pulled in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.